wants t-shirts? Everybody like the t-shirts? Yeah. That was an enthusiastic note. Everybody like t-shirts? Yeah. What's the night? Everybody like t-shirts? Yeah. Talking about, all right, yeah. Okay. Hello, my name is Thomas Leonard, and I want to be your vice president. One of the most important reasons I believe I should be your vice president is that I'm a trustworthy, fair, natural leader. This classroom has faced many hard times. I know it, and I'm sure all of you guys know it. There will no longer be any kind of cruelty nor any kind of fear, no matter what the reason, in this classroom. I promise that. I will also supply this class with new textbooks and supplies free of charge to provide a better education for all of you students. My final promise to the students of Miss Smith's class is relaxation. That means mandatory nap time once a week, shoulder massages, free snacks, and of course, less homework. Before I go, I'd like to say one thing. I'd like to thank our campaign manager, Jose Garcia, our head security, Reed Mulway, and if you vote John for president and me for vice president, you'll have the time of your lives.
Good morning. Happy Friday. For those who don't know, my name is Jonathan Wolf, and I'm running for president of Period 2 English in Miss Smith's class. I'm just a small town man who loves hanging out with friends and really having fun. But I always work hard and I never stop working. Our classroom is going through some horrible times, and I'm prepared to do what it takes. One issue that I would like to express is our wonderful teacher here is not getting paid enough for all that she's doing. Becoming president of Period 2, I will do all that I can to make sure she gets a higher paycheck. The next problem is school's starting too early. I mean, I know sometimes our own teacher can't even get here on time. It's horrible. So we're going to start school, high school, at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll still get out at the same time. We'll just have to, not have early days on Wednesdays. It'll still work out. I double checked. And this will stop the sleep-deprived children walking around school that you see today. I would also like to say that instead of wasting money on things like recycling, we could get new books, new paper, new desks. Some desks are falling apart in this Period 2 class, and it just hurts me to see students sitting in broken chairs with gum. It's horrible. I would use my own superfluous amount of money to pay for new books, new everything. It would be wonderful. And just vote for me if you want to see a real change in Period 2. And I cannot do this alone, class. I need you, Period 2, all of you. I would like to thank my head of security, Reed Mulway, my campaign manager, Jose Garcia Chow, and, of course, my vice president, Thomas Leonard. Vote for John and Tom right now.
Many of you know that a spot for head of security for the campaign of Thomas for vice president and Jonathan for president is currently open. I'd be a highly worthy candidate because of 3 major points. I have much experience in this career. I have skills that would make me excel in this profession, and I have the proper qualifications. Okay. I have the skills that would put me ahead of my opponent. For example, Every time I walk into a room, I lock eyes with every single person in the room. If you can feel a suspicious atmosphere, then you quietly signal the warning alarm, which could be anywhere from flowing your hair to rocking back and forth on your heels. Another point is that as an ex-United States Marine Corps Class E9 Sergeant Major, I've seen things that everyone in this room will quiver at the very thought. Running for head of security means to overcome and to have no fears. After going overseas and coming back, I met my fears down the face of a barrel. I faced my fear, and I no longer have it. I have the proper qualifications for this job. I abide by the Executive Code Order 10450, Sections 1 through 8, A through E, a completely necessary requirement, which translates to being completely loyal to my country, and Executive Order 13423, another necessity for the job, which translates to carrying out my commitment time. My experience in this field has changed me for the better and the worse. I've had many famous clients. I've been professional bodyguard for 3 presidents, 2 vice presidents, and famous actors such as Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, James Blunt, and Chuck Norris. My worthy opponent has had no past experience, which makes me the worthy choice. When you go and check those names next week, choose the better choice. Choose Reed Mulway for head of security.
Okay. Although I and my friends here are helping out our friend Jonathan Wolf in his campaign for president of Period 2 English, I'm also running for the governor of Florida. So, my dear Floridians, I stand here before you because of my dream. I know that sentence sounds familiar, but I dream of a Florida where schools require a gym class. The idea of required gym will lower the obesity in our state. We need to solve the problem with our youth health. Also, I'll begin a new police department specializing in schools to stop the abusive drug use in our teenagers. Drugs have taken over our children, and I expect to get them back. Another subject I shall touch today is jobs. Many people in Florida are unemployed, and this is a huge problem in which my parents used to have a very hard time with. The superfluous amount of people that are unemployed is bad, and I will solve this. I quit. Other than those reasons, you should vote for me because I am just like you. I went through everything you have gone through, and I'm a man with a determination to better our state. Vote for Jose. I am the campaign manager for Jonathan Wolf, and I'd like to thank him, Thomas Leonard, and Reed Mulway for everything they have done. Thank you very much for your time. Long live John Tom, and down the Syracuse.
I would also like to thank Katya, my good friend Katya. She is running for president of the United States, if you did not know. Look at her opponent, Joey Syracuse. He cannot even sit in his chair the correct way. How do you expect him to run the country the correct way? Katya is the way to go.
Get it.
Take him out. No.
Pull him out.
Are you wanting to stop taking?
Oh yeah.
Okay.